Good afternoon. It's the beginning of the New York session on Monday, the 20th of July 2026. It's 2:08 in the afternoon in the UK. It is 9:08 in New York City and 22:08 in the evening, obviously, in Tokyo. Okay, let's have a look at where we're at with some of these charts, where we've got everything lining up. We may get a trade. Let's have a look at the stats. So, pound yen. Where are you? Bullish, neutral on FX SSI and plus 15, so it's not strong enough. Not a strong enough signal at the moment. Sorry, let's go to the 4 hour, should we? Plus 15's not changed. Okay, that's as it is. Oh, sorry. If you like these videos, would you mind giving them a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel? Clicking on the bell to get notified of new videos. That would be awesome if you could do that. It would help me to know that you're enjoying the videos. I can make more content. Okay, that's the fear and greed for the stock market. It's in fear, which is slightly up from where it was. Sorry, I probably should have done this at the beginning. We're now in fear for crypto, but it's better than extreme fear, which is where we were before. Okay, anyway, back to the numeros. Okay, so that's pound yen in terms of the moving average. We've got, actually the numbers are, yeah. The moving average is in the right place on the 4 hour and in the right place on the 1 hour. Okay, so we're just basically waiting for a trade signal, but also for these numbers to increase slightly, if we can. Okay, pound yen, pound Swiss. Pound Swiss. Bearish, neutral, plus 70. Okay, that's going in the opposite direction, isn't it, on the relative OPRs? Yeah, plus 70. So we don't have a trade. It's definitely coming up here, isn't it? Let's give it one of those. We've just got a gator signal as well, if you like. 75% relative OPR correlation, so if it's a plus 70, it's very highly likely that is going to continue marching upwards. Euro pound, I'm interested in these numbers. Bearish, 81. Okay, euro pound, this is good. So it's more bearish. You could argue that is a gator signal on the 4 hour. Yeah, you could argue that. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. What's happening on the 1 hour? So we've had a change of character on the 1 hour. Again, you could argue that's a gator signal. What will it do? It's probably going to come down to there, isn't it? Down to this level at least, but that doesn't give us a good enough risk to reward on that trade. And I can show you what I mean by that. Oops, a short position. So if we would take it right now, which is late, we'd have to put a stop there, target reasonably there. That's a 1-to-1 reward ratio. Let's just have a look on the 12 hour and the daily. Yeah, okay, it's definitely coming down here, isn't it? Let's just see that. Yeah, that's a possible trade. I'm just going to put possible. Yeah, anyway, keep our eye on that one. Euro pound, euro yen. See if everything lines up. So we've got the 4 hour, we've got the 1 hour. Oh, interesting. We've got the 4 hour and we've got a 1 hour touch on the moving average there. I wouldn't trade it till we clear this area here. But yeah, it's moving, it's on the move. Okay, Euro Aussie. Another one that I like to trade. And I think, yes. Okay, so if we can get back up to this level. Ooh, is it on the march? If we could potentially get back up to there, we could put our stop loss there somewhere and I'll take profit there. It's a possibility. It might meander back up there. So this is a displacement candle on the 1 hour, which basically gave us also a change of character. It's a really nice looking chart, that, but I would wait until we can get a slightly better price, because there, if we take it right now, for instance, that's 1.5 risk to reward. It's better if it's 3.6. Yeah, we'll keep our eye on that one. Euro Swiss. Oh, sorry, we didn't put the. Let's have a look at Euro Aussie. Minus 44. Okay, so where were we at on that one? Minus 29. Yeah. So again, more bearish. Okay, right. That's that one. Euro Aussie, Euro Swiss. Sorry, let's have a check it out. Bearish, neutral, plus 15. So again, not everything's lining up. We'll probably wait to see what happens up here. Lining up. Okay, CAD Swiss. So we'll look at the numbers. Again, plus 55, so it's bullish on the open position ratios, and in fact it's getting much more bullish than it was. So I think we probably tap down here, and then we're off to the races, potentially up to here, maybe. I don't know, somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna put that on there, but I think a tap down and then a move upwards, probably, given the open position ratios. Aussie Swiss. We had everything lining up on this one. Oh, Aussie Swiss. Bearish, plus 11. Oh. Okay. Sadly, we don't have the relative APR on the Aussie Swiss. But if you notice, it's reached the level that I thought it would, so we'll give that a green arrow to say, yeah. Probably tap up here, and then will it fall? I think it will. So I think we should still look for this as a point of entry, move it up slightly, but we want it to go up and down. Let's just double check in Trading View. This is a good. We want it crossing down. When it lets us know, we want. Oops, that's the wrong. I'll put enter here. I just normally do that. Enter here, top pair. And there you have it. That's a potential trade. Okay, Aussie Swiss. Dollar Singapore. Bullish chart. Oh, plus 83. Yeah. And, only 55% correlation, but it's definitely going to collect this liquidity at the bare minimum, isn't it? I'm going to move that up there. Well, it did eventually. Anyway, mind, we'll leave it as it is. Okay, Swissy. Swissy is here. So we don't have the OPRs, but we do have the relative OPRs, and we did have. Let's have a look. Swissy, there it is. Bearish, neutral, plus 19. So it's getting more bullish. And a 77% correlation on relative OPRs. So I think that was wrong. I think what is going to happen is it'll just go up there. Like that. But we'll wait to see. And then perhaps it'll sell off down there, or maybe wick and down and sell off when it gets a bit higher. The yen, remember, if you trade the yen, you are at risk of the treasury in Japan altering the market. Let's just have a look. Plus 70, so it's getting more bullish. Would we trade it? No. Okay. Just got an alert on that. Let's just double check it. We've got quite a nice couple of kangaroo tails, but will it do this first is the question. Aussie Swiss, yeah, let's reach that marker. I'll just alter that slightly. Okay, Aussie Swiss, Swiss yen, sorry. Swiss yen. What have we got going on? Okay. 46. It's flirting with the fact that it wants to be bullish, but it's not quite flirting enough. We could potentially move that down into there to get a buy, but I wouldn't trade that. Partly because of the yen, but partly because it's just not. It's a big fat mess, really, at the moment. Swiss yen. Kiwi Swiss is here. Let's have a look. Plus 92. Super bullish. If you were just on the relative OPRs alone, that would send you into a frenzy. But it's only 50% correlation, so don't get too excited. Okay. Kiwi yen. Let's have a look. Kiwi yen. Oh, sorry, where are we going with that? Which bucket are we going to put it in? Because we've got the 4 hour, we've got the 1 hour that lines up. What do we have on here? Yeah, plus 64. Actually, that's a trade then, isn't it? Except I don't know which was last week and which was this week. So I'm going to start again with that. Plus 64. I wouldn't trade it, but I do believe it's going up there. That's the Kiwi yen. Let's have a quick look at gold and silver, both bearish on there. But remember, oh sorry, let's just. Actually, we've got everything lining up then, haven't we? So we've got 1 hour, we've got 4 hour, and we've got the positive relative OPR. So that's going to go up here. Gold and silver. But remember, traders don't trade gold and silver. I've said this in previous videos if you want to look back on those. Let's just have a look at. It's a nice signal for a sell. Let's have a look. Oh, plus 33 and plus 29. Okay. That's a sell off the top of that box if you wanted one, but I wouldn't do it because of the relative OPRs. On silver, what have we got? Is 29. We'll have a quick look at our Nasdaq trade, which we identified this morning. Yep, it's moving. Okay, it's in profit. Slightly. Okay. That's that. With a 2 to 1 win ratio. We'll have a quick zip zippity-doo down these. Aussie yen. Yeah, that's as it may be. Pound CAD. Do like trading this. We are in a bit of a box. Let's get rid of that. Let's have a look at the pound Swiss numbers. Pound CAD numbers, sorry. It's one of my favourite pairs, this, for personal reasons as well as practical reasons. Minus 23. Alright, that's not happening then, is it? Because I would want to be bullish on that, but the relative APR do not indicate that. The Canadian dollar. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what that's going to do. Let's take that off. Oh, I think that meant if it moves to there, we sell it, and it did, but it didn't quite reach our profit target here. It didn't. I thought it would. I do actually still think it will, so I'm going to leave that as a notional trade. Didn't take it because the numbers weren't in the right place. Aussie Kiwi, let's have a look. Do we have numbers moving in the right direction on the Aussie Kiwi? Possibly not. Aussie Kiwi neutral, minus 69, so nope. We don't. Kiwi itself, will it wake up into our area? If it does, that'd be an awesome place to sell that. Let's just have a look at the numbers. Kiwi plus 40 something, 42, yeah, same. Plus 42, so nothing's lining up. EuroCAD, no, it's going in the right direction for what we predicted. Pound New Zealand's coming down to our area, but not quite made it yet. So is the Euro Kiwi. Pound Singapore, nope. Not going to look at that. Nope. Aussie. Let's just have a quick look at one of our major pairs. The Aussie neutral and minus 4. What were they doing before? Oh. Okay, so it's getting bullish. And that aligns with price action and we've been average 4 hour. So this might end, if you look at it, in our box. So yeah, and that could be a trade. Not sure how at this moment in time, but if that lines up soon. CAD yen. No, not interested. Aussie CAD. Okay, so we're moving into. I can't remember why because it was in the right place in the box and it's moving into the moving average. But we didn't have any numbers. Let's just check out our numbers on the Aussie CAD. Neutral, minus 16. So is no trade. Sadly, because again, it's beautiful, beautiful pattern. Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. Plus 93. But it's neutral. Oops, I'm gonna put my name against that being actually positive and note it. So what's happening? We're in a box. We'll get rid of that because that no longer. Yeah, we're in one of these. I don't know. Maybe we're not. Something like that only. Anyway, yeah, it's not tradable at the moment. I'm just going to put that in blue. Pound. Oh. What's happening with this? This looks bullish. Neutral, 0. Slap bang in neutral territory. Can't make its mind up. Okay. What's price action telling us? Price action is bullish. We could actually move our 4 hour point of interest to somewhere there, and we could say we're going to get a gator signal soon on that. Would I trade it? No. Euro minus 47, that lines up with the price action entirely. Yeah, it's coming down here, I think. I'm gonna change that. I didn't do that. Put that in red. It's coming down, I think, to at least there. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, quick look at XRP on the cryptos, waiting for it to do something at that point of interest. Onyx is just what it does. With Bitcoin, we'll wait to see what happens at this level. If we get up there, then potentially we're off to the races. If we fail at this point or this point, then it's probably down to 52. Wait and see. Ethereum has just cracked a level, so we'd like to carry on looking at that. Dixie in its box. Nasdaq, as I said, we got a trade on that. Well, a possible trade. Sorry. S&P. Wait to see what it does in its box, with or without its box. Okay, that's pretty much everything that I'd like to look at today. If you've got anything you want me to look at or any videos that you'd like me to create, I will be making some more educational content in the very near future. But please let me know in the comments. All right, otherwise, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. And as my trading mentor always says, I wish you happy trading. Take care. Bye.